Hello, my friends. Today is November the 25th, and this is a reading for you if this is your birth date, or if this is an anniversary or some kind of other special occasion date. But primarily, this is created as a birthday reading for the following year. It is a four-card pull, a general energy card for the year, a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to stay in balance, and an outcome or synopsis card. So, what is the general energy card of the year? It is the Bardo. And what is the Bardo? How does it relate to your reading? The Bardo is, well, the Buddhists, I think, say it beautifully. It's that place between this life and the next life. It's that liminal space. It's that, light space, that otherworldly space that connects the farthest energy with your energy, the closest energy you have, and we. There's for others it might be that sense of limbo or bardo or uh, boy, it's that amazing place. And most religions have it, and they call it their own thing, and they call it their own understanding of what the bardo is. But the bardo primarily says if you can lift yourself out of your physical reality here and you can find many ways to do it, many ways to do it. And you can reach into the bardo, you can heal some old wounds because you can say the things that you couldn't say when you're in physical form. The bardo allows you to speak truth without judgment. The bardo allows you to find guides and energies that wish to assist you and offer you understandings. The bardo can assist you with going deep into different lives, past lives, future lives, connecting you into the timelessness of self, the timeless of this particulate matter that is formed into yourself, so that Bardo can answer virtually most of the questions that you have. And if you allow yourself to go to that great space, that great place of the mind that is above this physical mind but is the ever expansive consciousness of the mind, where it's solid enough where it can give you answers and allow you to participate and allow you to do healing work and gather resources and understandings that expand through time and energy and understanding, that can give you a sense of peace and connection and a sense of bliss in many ways, remind you of that cosmic bliss that we all have. So what is that all about for you in this reading, November the 25th? Well, your particular challenge is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is one, it's an earth energy. There's an energy that wants to put things in their hands. You want things in your hands. You want to do things. You want to figure things out physically. You want to know how things are made and put them together in better ways. You want to build, the perfect mousetrap. You want to learn how to run a camera so you get the precise pictures that you want. You want to, go into some kind of deal work that needs your physical body and your practice and your patience and particularly your enthusiasm to wheel you forward. And you're going to do it, and you're going to keep doing it, and you're going to, you might do a lot of different things. But the challenge in this card is that for some reason you can't pursue the things that are interesting to you. And for some reason, there's something that is blocking you. Now, is that internal something blocking you, some kind of old belief system or thought process about yourself? Or is that someone outside of yourself that seems to be some kind of foe, some kind of oppressor? I think that's circumstantial, and you'll get to feel into that as you go along. Everything reflects back to us, our reactions to what is going on outside of us. Just talk to us about what our reactions are. And by understanding our own reactions, do we learn what we need to do to heal? We can't change somebody else. We might not be able to change a circumstance outside of ourselves, but we can change ourselves. And the Bardo says it can help. Maybe there's some guidance that wishes to come to you from that bardo. Maybe there's some transcendence of time that says, maybe you just need to look at this in a different way, in a different light, so you can find some peace and find some trust and find some patience and practice. That you probably need to do. Patience is not one of those things that Pentacles, earth signs, really necessarily have a lot of. They want to get things done. They physically want to get things done, and patience is one of those learning processes with practice that teaches earth signs how to get things done, surrender to time, surrender to the river, but get things done and practice and drop things that don't no longer serve us. So what is your action? Well, it is exactly that. The butterfly says, there are stages to everything. There are the right time and the right place for things to be done. And maybe what you're doing right now with what you really think you want to do and what you really feel called to do can't be done at this moment. But that doesn't mean that other things can't be in the manifestation stage. Maybe there's a new idea that's brewing that's going to take you towards something else that really speaks to you. Maybe you can't progress in what you've been doing because it's not the right time. You haven't met the right person. You haven't developed the right technique. The right time in the universe hasn't shown up for some reason. So you have, again, it's that sense of patience that comes with understanding that levels of growth take time from, the sense of the larva stage all the way through the emergence of the caterpillar, the 4 stages, larva, people, cocoon, butterfly. It's got all those elements of activity and meditation and hibernation and creation, and continuation as beauty and evolvement. So your stuff is coming. What you want to do is coming, or something new is better, and even better is coming to you. But you got to be open, and you got to trust the time, and you got to hold yourself as valuable. Remember you're valuable, and don't try to push the river. I think the challenge is to not try to push the river. But a lot of that, again, a lot of this information can come to you through the bardo. So the bardo is asking you to, go to that higher uh, place and see the great expanse of time and understand that through the great expanse of time you'll be able to experience yourself on the deepest of levels throughout time. So if you can just relax and let flow and come to a sense of everything is perfect, on some levels, then peaceful flow, and you'll do other things to take some of that time, and maybe you'll find some new interest and allow something else to grow. This is going to become the next butterfly, and this isn't the butterfly that's ready for you to blossom right now. This has some cocooning. It needs to just hold off and gestate itself, and emerge at some point. But you can't push the river. And that, I think, is the cosmic understanding, the 4th card. You just can't push the river. We don't have enough sight generally to understand ramifications, and what will happen when we do certain things. When we want to make things happen fast in our own time, in our own space, we want it now, darn it. But we can't have it now. Most things they have to take their time, and we have to learn ourselves and learn our trust and learn our practice and patience along the way. So this is really, you're in the flow. Allow the flow to help you and teach you. Allow the bardo to give you some answers. Ask for some guidance from the heavens. Ask for some guidance that can come to you in some kind of form of message. Maybe it's a spirit guide, maybe it's an animal guide, maybe it's just being out in nature, maybe it is a purposeful journey to the bardo to enter that magic spaciousness that allows one to be open to all possibilities and all understandings and just do some healing work that can allow one to grow. So, it's a full and rich year. Uh, have patience. Oh.